Hello everyone, Chris back again with you in Game Zone. Beyond the Limits makes a return on the channel after a 2-year-long hiatus. The episode that released in this series was way back in 2018, during the reigns of Game Zone 3.0 format. Let's resume our journey on the battlefields of 2014 war. Going hunting, this mission was a hard task to accomplish, it being a big pain in the back to record due to its heavily scripted gameplay sequences. Compared to previous levels seen in the series, this one is heavily coded. Anyways, let's break the limits once again. The mission begins with a conversation of the protagonist's jet crew, Hawkins and this fellow.
We're launching now. CAG says we're special today.
Breaking the limits reveals some surprises. The character we play as is a low poly model with white textures instead of a body. This discovery can only be seen inside the carrier and for a brief moment on the deck, with upcoming cutscenes and parts of the map giving her a proper model similar to Blackburn in Semper Fidelis. I found an interesting bug in this location when I was messing around with the camera. If the player somehow gets stuck during this scene, the game will allow you to explore the insides of the carrier. This area is quite restricted, and going backwards will make the player fall under the map. And here are the dudes we walk by talking non-stop. Not only that, I found some T-posing fellas along with some hard-coded animations. This looks pretty funny. Here's a closer look inside the carrier. This is the location where Hawkins comes from. Let's go outside now. This level features flying jets, lots of carriers, boats, submarines, and animated cold winds everywhere. Looking closer at the jets found on the deck reveals that they have a low resolution texture. Here we meet T-posing fellas again, along with the ship crew watching jet decorations. Let's resume the cutscene of walking, but this time from the third-person view.
That's pretty much it. There's Iranian bogeys in the air already. Pucker factor 9.7. To have a really bad day.
And here is the information part when Hawkins has the model replaced and embarking the jet. Just like previous episode on Swordbreaker, this jet acts in the same way as that helicopter seen out of bounds. This time there are 3 seats available for the player. This name you see above the plane is the username you assign to your PC. Hence, I am written as Blade Hunter or Perfect Blade. In Origin, my username is Low Hunter. The other seats are sadly inaccessible, since these can only be occupied during the other cutscenes where you switch the cameras. Let's look at the takeoff from third-person camera now. It should be cool.
Let's do this!
Turn heading 290. How copy? Shark 46, good copy. Shark 46, this is Shark 42, leveling off on your starboard.
Something interesting happens to these planes once they reach a particular point on the map. Clouds cover their front view, later to be followed by a teleport to another location where the assets are loaded. This looks silly. Looking closer at the ground reveals that it's actually an image. The quality is really bad when up close, but it does the job when you are far away. Near this land I found some PLR planes waiting for the player to get into the right position. chase scene commences. Apparently these planes are not under a simulation and actually fly everywhere on this map. Here are some interesting scenes that are worth showing to you everyone. These speak for themselves.
Enemy lock. No clears. Defending. Watch our 6. Starboard side. He's pulling to the right side. He's tracking. No flares.
Now for some interesting moments once again. For some reason I got stuck during level transitions, and only when the enemy jet hit me with its missile, it started flying again. This proves that Going Hunting mission is a heavily scripted level.
No big speed. Keep vigilant. Hang on.
Now we have to do some package dropping. Let's have a look at the ground once again. And surprise! The level this time around is physical. Here are some anti-air rockets and vehicles, the parquet jets we attacked during the raid, and other miscellaneous stuff. The part which surprised me the most was a helicopter encounter. It's a real Kasatka seen from multiplayer, along with some PLR soldiers. Looking at this map after the raid happened is quite interesting. The location which blows up continues to burn afterwards. Not only that, the PLR soldiers that remain alive after the raid are running away from this airport and vanish upon reaching a certain location, similar to Swordbreaker. And for a wrap up, the jet landing sequence with the night vision goggles.
Shark 46, got your hook down, looking good, you got the ball. Shark 46, on glide path, on course. Put him on, call the ball. I got the ball, bringing her down. 20 knots, on the ball. 800, 750, 600. Power, power. 550, 500. Right on the ball, bring her down.
And here this upload reaches a conclusion. Beyond the Limits is an experimental series which sadly was affected by the algorithm back in 2018, a dark era for this channel. I wanted to bring this series back, since it was a really cool concept that people might want to check out. My hopes are that you'll be interested in this kind of uploads, and if you do enjoy this kind of content, please leave a like and some feedback in the comment section. In that way, I will notice that people are interested in this kind of content. Such series requires a lot of effort to harvest footage and tons of editing magic, so it won't feature as often as my other content. With the next upload, I will be taking a break from the campaign section of Battlefield 3 and take a closer look on the multiplayer locations. Those require less amount of time and it will be easier for me to make an episode on. Let's not forget the special edition, which will feature different titles. Thank you for watching this upload everyone. Don't forget to drop a like and click the subscribe button. With that done, you'll help support the channel and have content right on your video feed once it's out. This was Chris, see you next time.